Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping in. Today we're going to be discussing the success of your server and how to get successful in server wars. What type of things do you need to do in your server to bring success? Okay. That's mainly what I'm going to be talking about, and there's a couple key elements in there. Everybody can do it. You just got to be willing to put in the work. It's more of a mindset than anything, okay? You guys want to educate your people in your server. You want them to be accountable for their actions. And hopefully you guys can gain some knowledge from this. Hopefully you guys can make some changes, whether you're down in the dirts because you lost a couple games, or you're high as a kite because you've won the last 16 million and you're perfect, right? So hopefully you guys can get something from this. Stay tuned, guys. Let's roll Hannibal. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. So, hope everybody had a good server wars. I know we did. And we're on back-to-back wins right now, and that's kind of what's making this video. I want to shed some light on some success stories, right? Mainly what caused us to be more successful, I feel like, is we went through a rough patch. I think we had about 4 losses in a row. We had to change some things. They're the same people going negative over and over and over again. So we put basically disciplinary actions out. Like, hey, if you go negative, you're going to be on a KOS list. So we did that. And these individuals obviously hid behind their bubble, but they were very aware what was going on. And they bounced back. The last 2 server wars, they've been going positive. It was me and another guy. It was the breaking point. Me and him both were like 1.5 it was 1.3 billion points positive, and we still ended up losing. And I'm like, how can 2 people be positive 1.3 billion points and we still lose? It was mind-boggling, and I'm like, something's gotta change. So we basically issued a KOS list for those going negative. And just because we're a NAP server doesn't mean there's not going to be discipline. So that was kind of the success for us. These individuals that saw that, hey, they thought everything was hunky-dory, good to go, no matter what happens, we're going to be good to go, No, that's not the case. That's not the case. Just because you're a NAP server doesn't mean that you're not going to get burnt. So there's a lot of people that think, oh, it's a NAP server. People really don't understand what that means. And maybe some NAP servers are super soft. Maybe they're just like, sit back. I'm an infantry NCO. I understand what discipline is. Okay. So there are consequences for poor performance, right? So people will look at NAP servers and think they're soft. I think you're it's kind of like saying, to a nice guy that he's a weenie because he's nice. No, actually, he's probably tougher than you are. He just has restraint. And when that nice guy snaps, he's going to destroy that evil guy. I'm not going to say bubble or burn people are evil, but that's kind of the thought process is, because you're a NAP server, you're going to be weaker somehow. Like, no, if anything, you have more discipline and you have more self-restraint. And that plays a big factor in the battlefield. It really does. Self-restraint. Seeing a scout, hey, what should I do? Should I do this? Some people that don't have self-restraint, they're just going to go in and lose their whole march and come out with a loss, right? They're going to come out negative. So if you can somehow get self-restraint on individuals, so you don't necessarily have to do a KOS like we did, but we basically wanted to kind of, get it through these people's skulls that there is going to be consequences for you keep going negative. So you can be a NAP server. You can have good camaraderie in your server, and I would definitely recommend that. But then you also need some type of disciplinary action to develop these individuals to make sure that people are tracking that they're not performing well. So, I don't know if there's some type of negative connotation to nap servers. Maybe some servers, like I said, are super soft and they don't believe in discipline. Well, that's not our server. So maybe we're a hybrid nap server. I don't know. I don't know what to call us. I don't really, just because we do nap, I don't think of us as a nap server. I think of us as a very disciplined server and very good camaraderie. So, I dare people that think nap servers are soft. Maybe some are. I don't know. And I'm also, my last video, people probably thought that I was saying like all bubble or burn servers are toxic. I mean, I never said that, but I do think that nap servers are more superior. And like I said, maybe there are some soft ones out there. Well, that's not mine. So, you got to have discipline. You got to have consequences, and that's what I'm trying to stress to you guys, because that's been our success story. We've put out this discipline, these control measures, not really control measures, but like these sets of standards, right? We put out these standards, and we expect people to, abide by them, or else there's going to be consequences. So now people are more thought-provoking. People are more aware of what they're doing. That's basically our end set. Like we want people to be aware of what's going on, and if you're just constantly throwing points out there, that's not okay. So hopefully bubble or burn nap servers, it's not really, there shouldn't be two. Like, you're either bubble or burn or you're nap, and there's no in between. I feel like we are kind of in between, because we can burn people if they're doing things bad, and which is part of the bubble or burn, and we can also be nap because there's no reason to burn people that don't deserve to be burned. Like, I'm not gonna go smoke a private for standing at parade rest to me. Like, what? I'm not just gonna wake up in the morning and just destroy somebody because I can. That's not how you build relationships. That's not how you build a good server. It's not how you build a healthy environment. So I don't even really consider us a nap server. I consider us a hybrid. Like, we are who we are. So basically, it's not really about that. But I just basically want to describe to people that you don't need to be this and you don't need to be that. Just implement some type of discipline in your server, and you guys will be very successful. That's basically what I'm getting at. I guess I kind of worded it where I'm going in a circle and this and that, but that's basically what I'm getting at. That's where the rubber meets the road. Have discipline, and you'll have good results. You really will. And then be kind to people. Like I said before in my other video, you can have arguments. I have arguments. I have disagreements, but I'm not just gonna, this person invested a lot of time, a lot of money, whatever, and I'm not just gonna take that away from them because they dropped a bubble. It's just not, I don't know what world that is, but that's not what we're doing, and so maybe you guys can do that. That is a thing. It is a thing. So it's been very successful for us. I just wanted to share that with you guys. You guys know me. I don't really hold a lot of things back. I speak my mind. That's what you guys get from my videos, is you guys just get what's in my mind. I don't sugarcoat things. I don't hide things. I don't beat around the bush. I'm a very direct individual, and I'm very honest, so hopefully you guys can do that. Hopefully you guys can get into that hybrid mentality. I don't know. Maybe I'll start calling my server a hybrid. We evolved. I don't know. But anyways, guys, enforce discipline. Have a good environment for your members, for your server people, and you'll get success. That's basically the gist of it, guys. So there is hope out there, guys. And I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully that helps you guys out. I do what I can to help you guys out. I feel like everything is mental. Everything is mental. Everything. So if you can have good mental whatever, you know what I'm saying, in your server, and people like this and people like that, you'll have success. You really will. But there has to be a little bit of discipline, and there has to be good camaraderie. Okay, it can't all just be I'm gonna beat you down and beat you down and beat you down. That's what they do in basic training. They beat you down, and then they're supposed to build you back up. That's how it works. Okay, it's just not all beat down, beat down, beat down. So, anyways, guys, thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for listening to my thoughts. Hopefully, you guys can get something from this. I love you guys. We'll see you guys on the next video. Take it easy.